So hello friends, so in this video tutorial we will learn about data type. So what we will learn about here, we will learn about this numeric data type, sequence, type, set, boolean and dictionary. So first of all we will start with numeric data type. So we have three different type of numeric data type. First one is integer. Suppose like if you will type and put some number there and just show this, print control print enter. So this is our integer. Now type, I will again put some number and then again shift enter. That's also integer. So integer can be your positive number or negative number. And now again I will put two numbers here and again press shift enter. So that's also an integer. Type, and this time I will type a number with decimal values. So this is our float. And suppose like if I will type one number and add it with one float, so this will also become your float. And beside that, like if we have some complex number also there. So complex number are just imaginary number. They are not as a use, not as much use, like it will be 3j. So if I will enter this, that's the basically a complex number. So we have three different type of your data type. Next is your boolean. So boolean is basically which gives a true built-in function where it will give true or false value. Like if I will type 1 is greater than 5 and press enter, so it will give false. And like if I will say 1 equal to 5 and then I will put enter, so that it's also give false. And if I will give 1 equal to 1 and then enter, it will go true. So it will type value in either true or false. So this is your type of your boolean. Next is your sequence type data types, and it includes your string. So what are strings here? Strings are array of bytes representing Unicode characters. So it can be a single quote string, like this is string, and if I will press shift enter, so that's basically a string. It can be your double quote string. This is double string. I will press shift enter, that's double. And we also have a triple quote string. Now what is the difference between this is, like we can write this string in multiple line, like this is triple quote string in 3 lines. I will just put this and I will just give it here a variable a equal to, and then I will just add some, I will just add some here, and now I will print a. So this is our triple quote string. So these are our data types. So now what we can do indexing in our string. So like we have a string here, print a, this is our string, and if you want to do indexing here, so what I can do, I can type print a, and then I will give it start from 0, so I will give it 0 and just run this, so it will give t. And beside that, if I will copy this here and give, I will just space this is semicolon and 10 and then run, so it will start from 0 and give till 10 all the values. It even includes space also. And this indexing will even start from your minus also. Like if I will give here -0, -1, it will start from -1, so it will give the last element of the string. Next is your list. So what are lists? So lists are basically, we will start it with brackets and just give some number here, 3, 4 and 5, and just run this. So this is our list. And in lists are basically changeable data, and we can store here data type like your string, your numbers, your complex number, your boolean, everything can be stored in that. So now we have the string here, and now if I will want to give it a variable and store the value in a variable here, okay, and now what I will do, as make another variable and give it some value like cat. Now we will use inverted commas here, dog. So this is our string here, cow, and just run this. Now if I will type B and run this, so we can have numerical value or even a string, and even we can use boolean here, and run this and run this. So we have a boolean here also, and we can even do indexing in string also, sorry, in your list also. So list is a changeable, and we can add or remove data in that. So first of all we will do indexing. So for indexing I will put A here, like I will put B here, so we will do indexing in B and give some values here like 0, and just run this. So it will give the cat, the first element is the cat here, and we can even take till 5 and just run this. So it will give all the values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have values till 4, so 3, so it will give all the values till 3, and even we can these things with our from minus sign also, so it will give the last element. So this way we can do indexing in our list, and we can even append data. You can even add data in a list like B dot, I will just put some cells here and put B dot append, and here I will take tiger and just run this, and here I will give B and run this. So we can add a data in a list. And next thing is why we can even clear a list also, like I will give B dot clear and just run this program. So I have to close this also and just run this, and then I will type B. So we have with no value string with, sorry, with the like where our list have no values. And beside that we can even pop a list item also, like first of all, like we have a list here. I will just copy this list here, and now what I will do, I will pop data from our list, pop, and I will say 0 and just run this, sorry, 0, 1 and just run this. Okay, there is a spelling mistake, and now we are able to pop this 2 number from here. And now when we will run this, so now we only have data where 2 is removed. So pop is basically for removing, clear is for removing complete data from the list, and append is to add the data. So this way we can create a list. And another thing is, like we can create a list inside another list in this. Suppose I will create another list in that and just run this, and now I will run this. So we have list, and inside that we have another list, and we can create 2 lists also. Like if I will create a B list and give some data like I will give here place like chocolate, and then I will give ice cream, and then I will run this, and then I will append a dot append, and here I will give b and run this, and then I will run. So now we have a list with having a two list, a double list like added in that. And if we want to do indexing in that, like it will indexing in a list. So how we can do indexing in a list? So for that, like we have a list here A, and I will like to find out its data. Like I will put 5 here, oh sorry 6 here, and then I will give 1 and just run this. So it will give ice cream. So it will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is our 6th number, and from 6th it will give its first 0 and 1. So it will give ice cream. So this way we can even do indexing in a list also. Next thing we will do in Python is your data type is tuples. So what are tuples? Tuples are mutable, like they cannot be changed. So I will put here tuples. So now we will create a tuples here, tuple 1, and it will start with your parenthesis, and then I will give 1, then I will give 2, 3, 4, 5, and it can have duplicate values too. So now if I will print this tuple, so it will give all the values, like it will even contain duplicate value, but it cannot be changed. We cannot append a tuple, but it can be indexed. Like if you want to index the tuple, we can index its value. Like 0 we will put here and just enter. So it will give its first value, and if you will give it from 0 to 5, so it will get values till 5. So in tuples we cannot change the data, we cannot append it, but we can index it. Next is your set. So set is similar to tuple and your list, but the difference is no duplicate values are allowed and it can't be indexed. So let's see, we will create a set here. So I will create a set 1, I will give it a name set 1, and it will start with this parenthesis, and then I will give some number here like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will again give 5, and now I will print it. So now when I will print it, it will just remove this duplicate value. I will create another tuple, and the thing is that like we cannot even index it also, and it cannot be indexed. And like if you will create another tuple, sorry, this is our sets. So if you will create our other set, and I will give some values here like 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now we have 2 tuples here. If you want to change, see is data type, we can even see data type here. So it will show it is a set, and that was a tuple here. Now if we want to see values from 2 tuples, how we can use that? Like I will give print here, and then I will give set 1, and this bar, and this is set 2, and just run this. So it will give all the values from both the tuples, and it will remove the duplicate value. Like this is 5 here, so it is coming multiple times, that will be removed. Beside that, like if I will give AND here, like AND, and just run this, so it will only show what is the duplicate value in them. And if I will give minus, so it will give all the values from the first one, and the duplicate value like in both the sets will be removed. And if I will change this, like if I will put a set2 and give it as a set1, then I will run this, so it will give all the values of set2 and duplicate value will be removed and the values of set1 will be removed. And beside that, if I will give this sign there and then I will run this, so it will give all the values and remove the duplicate value in that. So this way we can use our sets and tuples in data type. So now we will learn about dictionaries in Python. So to create dictionaries, I will type here dictionary. And dictionaries, the only difference between dictionaries and your sets and lists is like they have keys and values. So I will put here keys and values. And dictionaries are order changeable and have no duplicate values. So these are some of the attributes of dictionary. So I will create dictionary 1 and I will put, it will start with your this parenthesis, and I will give, first of all I will give your keys, like I will put name here, then I will put column, and in this I will put name of the person, then I will put comma, and I will start another one, I will put age, so that will be under your inverted commas, then the semicolon, and then I will put age, I will put 22, then I will put comma, and here I will type class, and here I will put something like your 12, and then I will put comma, and here I will put your numbers, grade, I will put grade here, and in grade I will give a list here like 23, something like 67, 78, 89, and then what I will do, I will run this dictionary, print, and copy this from here and run this dictionary. So now we have a dictionary here which have keys and value. And if you want to do indexing in dictionary, so what we can do, I will just copy this and put it here, and we can't do it like we do in your list or tuples, so like it will not work. So what I will do here, I will give the name, and now it will show you the value here, that is Mahesh, and we can even change it here, like I will put here some other name and just run this, and then I will run this, so it will change the name also. Beside that, we can do update in the dictionary. So to do the update, I will just copy this, and then I will put dot update, and I will this round brackets, and with inside this I will take this dictionary and just update the dictionary here. I will give name, like we have already taken the name Ramesh here, so we give some other name, and then I will change the date to 19, then I will change the grades here 89, 98 and 99, and then I will print this. First of all I will run this, and then I will run this, so you will find our dictionary is updated. So we don't have duplicate values, and we can update it, and we can even do indexing in that